Hi all, it's Fionna Gossling from Royal LePage with your update as to what happened in Burlington real estate in the month of July 2022. So I apologize for being a little bit late on this. I was out of town, but I did want to make sure that I was putting the information out there. It's always on my website, usually on time. So in July, we had 177 sales in all of Burlington. That is down. The only worse month than that was in January. But the reason that we had such low numbers in January was because of a total lack of inventory. So you can see we only had 71 units available, and it worked out to be 0.7 months of inventory. So if you were looking to buy or sell, there was really very little options for you. It's a very different scene in July, where we had 177 units sold, but buyers had 157 units to choose from, which worked out to 2.6 months of inventory. You can see that the average sale price and the median sale price has come right down this month. Now, with only 177 transactions, that becomes a little bit statistically skewy. There's not enough data points really to make those average and median sale prices truly accurate, but it does give us a picture as to what is going on there and what's happening. It's also taking 23 days on market on average to sell a property. So if you're thinking about buying or selling and you're trying to get into Burlington, there's certainly some opportunity and a strategy to employ here. If you compare July 2022 to July 2021, you can see that our number of sales were down by 33%. Our amount of choice was up by 131%. So that's very good for buyers, not so good for sellers. Our months of inventory is up 271%. And the average sale price is still up year over year. So if you compare July 2021 to July 2022, you're still going to get on average 8% more for your real estate than you would have a year ago. Days on market are up 77%, so it's taking significantly longer. And this is pretty typical for something that you see in a changing market. With interest rates increasing and some uncertainty around that, and inflation and everything else going on in the world, the real estate market seems to have taken a little bit of a pause. Having said that, none of the fundamentals have changed. So we see this in real estate cycles. There's still not enough supply, and there's still a lot of demand for housing. So this could be a real opportunity for somebody if they wanted to make a move and either upsize. And although you may be selling in a market where a couple of months ago you could have got more money for your house, you are also buying in that same market. So there's opportunity there. And there's opportunity for those buyers who've been waiting on the sideline to try to jump in. As always, you need to break it down and look at the average sale prices and months of inventory and number of transactions and things like that depend on if you're buying a detached home, a townhouse, or a condo. And condos with 4.3 months of inventory are really changing that month of inventory number. If you had any specific questions about what was happening or you wanted to discuss buying or selling in Burlington, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to go through what's going on in the markets you're specifically interested in. Talk to you soon.